Hello my dear students, welcome to online chemistry bridge class. This is Santosh Manja, chemistry lecturer in Oxford Portals PU Science College. Okay my dear students, so 11th chemistry bridge course, this is the first class, and in this first class I am going to discuss about the some very important fundamental topics I am going to be discussed better. So what is the use of fundamental topics? Listen carefully. So the fundamental topics what I am going to be teach now, all they are very related to 11th chemistry, and some topics they may be related to 12th chemistry beta. Okay na? And one more thing I hope maybe is most of the fundamental topics what I am going to be discuss now, you may know very well. I hope you may have studied in the lower classes, maybe in 10th or maybe in 8th or maybe in 9th standards beta. But once again I am going to show you a clear picture beta. Okay na? Right. And listen carefully one more thing. So based on fundamental topics I am going to make around 8 to 10 video classes. Especially for you, I am going to make 8 to 10 video classes on the basis of fundamental topics in this bridge course time. If you are very familiar about this 8 to 10 fundamental topics, 11th chemistry and 12th chemistry, their preparations of properties, everything will be very easy to you. Whatever that may be the topic, whatever that may be the information, you can be easily grasp, you can be easily catch that information. Okay, so further studies के लिए बहुत ही help होएगा बेटा आपको. Clear ना? Right. So first of all, in this video class, I am going to explain about the common and basic fundamental topic. That is nothing but the elemental representation. How to represent an element and how to write the symbol, where we have to write the atomic number, where we have to write the mass number, and what is mean by atomic number, what is mean by mass number, and how to calculate the number of electrons and protons and neutrons in various types of atoms and ions and molecules. This is the story I am going to be explained in this class better. Okay na? Right. So first of all, listen my dear students. So here I am going to discuss first of all, before going to enter into the topic, now I want to say some information about the, sir, what is meant by chemistry. So up to now in 10th class, you don't have a particular subject of chemistry, Nana, just to have the subject that is nothing but science. But that science, when we come into PUC level, that was classified into 3 different zones: biology zone, physics zone, and chemistry zone. Means that becomes here 3 different subjects. Again in that bio, 2 different zones are there beta. One is botany, one more is nothing but zoology. Okay now, right. So botany, zoology, physics, chemistry, all they are nothing but what branches of science. Okay, all of you. So one small definition I am going to give you. What is mean by chemistry? A chemistry का small definition बता दे तुमने ना. After that I am going to explain about our first fundamental topic, elemental representation. Okay. So chemistry का एक small definition. Try to catch the information and try to understand better. Yes. What is mean by chemistry? Yes, chemistry is nothing but, how to say that, it is a branch of science. In this branch of science, we are going to discuss about we are going to deal about the study of substances, and also we can say that study of various types of matters. That means substances or matters, nothing but various types of compounds, organic compound, inorganic compound. Okay na beta? Yes, whatever that may be. So various types of compounds and their preparations and various types of compounds and their properties, various types of substances and their structures, and also we can say that, okay, for that various types of compounds we can know their molecular formulas, I mean structure. Okay na, like C6H12O6. Okay na beta? That means I want to say that their composition, Yes, beta. Is and also we have to be discuss about their respective uses, beta. So like that, number of properties we can studied. Okay, now we can detail. We can clearly explain in the branch of science. Such branch of science is nothing but what, beta? Chemistry. So it is a branch of science which will deals about which gives the information about the study of various types of organic and inorganic substances like acids, bases, hydrocarbons, alkanes, alkynes. Various types of compounds are there. Their preparations and their properties, physical properties and chemical properties, and also their structures, tetrahedral, pyramidal, whatever that may be, nana. And also their compositions, means respective formulas, and also their respective what, nana, uses. So each and every information about the substances and matter we are going to be discussed in the study of branch of science, that is nothing but chemistry, beta. Okay, nana? Right. Now listen carefully. Try to remember one more point, one more very important point I am going to give you. That is nothing but the. So in modern periodic table, and also we can say that in long form of periodic table, what we are using now, nothing but present form of periodic table. So in present form of periodic table and in modern periodic table, I hope you may know very well. So total number of elements, how many elements are there, beta? So total number of elements in the modern periodic table, that is equals to 118 elements. How many elements are there, beta? So total number of elements in the modern periodic table, that is equals to 118 elements. And you know very well, all these 118 elements, they are classified into various types of blocks like S block and P blocks and D blocks and F blocks, and they are classified into different periods and groups. Okay, good. But one more fundamental point I want to say, that out of 118 elements, totally 114 elements are noun, means they are named elements, and remaining 4 are nothing but the unknown elements, means already elements are there but their names are not yet decided, beta. Okay, and one more point, nana, in that 118 elements, one more information I want to give you, that out of 118 totally 92 elements, they are naturally occur and they are available naturally, and remaining 26 elements, they are synthetically prepared. So how to say that they are nothing but the man-made elements. So out of 118, 92 are natural elements and 26 are nothing but the man-made elements. Again here out of 118, 114 are known elements and 4 are nothing but the unknown elements. So just up to now I have given the definition of chemistry, and in modern periodic table how many elements are there and what about their status, that information I have given to you. Okay, yeah. Now I am going to start the fundamental topic number 1, that is the information about the element representation. Right. So how to represent an element, that is the question number 1. So element can be represented, the general representation of an element is, so elements can be generally represented in the way of method is nothing but, first of all we have to write the X. X indicates symbol of an element, and so upon that X element, at the bottom place we have to write a symbol, the symbol is nothing but Z. At the bottom of the element we have to be denote that Z symbol. Here Z indicates that atomic number, and at the top of the element we have to be write another symbol, that is nothing but what, A. Here A indicates that mass number, and also we can see that atomic mass, beta. So this is the general representation of an element. So the representation of an element is, we have to be say that A, X, Z. Otherwise we can say that ZX A. That means At the bottom of the element, we have to be write Z. At the top of the element, we have to be write that A symbol, beta. Okay. So what is mean by X, Nana? X indicates the symbol of an element, and at the bottom of the element we are writing Z. Z indicates that it is nothing but the atomic number, and at the top of the element we have written here that is nothing but A. Here A indicates that is nothing but what, beta? Mass number. Try to remember all these 3 points. So A, X, Z. Mass number A, atomic number indicated by Z, and X is nothing but representation of what, Nana? Symbol of the element. Okay, right. So I hope maybe you know this very well. Yes, and one more thing for this category, I want to write one example. First, suppose the example is nothing but information about the carbon. So what was the symbol of carbon? Carbon symbol is nothing but C. At the bottom of the element, we have to be write Z, means respective atomic number we have to be write. So what was the atomic number of carbon? That is nothing but what, beta? 6. And at the top of the element, we have to be write mass number. What is the mass number? That is nothing but A, denoted by the symbol A. But carbon mass number is nothing but 12. So we have to be write that is at the top of the symbol. So this is your symbol of what, Nana? Yes, we have to be say that C612, it is a symbol of carbon. XZA, that is a symbol of normal representation for all the elements. Okay, beta? Good. Now I am going to teach you, sir, what is mean by atomic number and what is mean by mass number. Okay, beta. So first of all, here I am going to write that atomic number. Yes, beta. Symbol of atomic number, it was represented by what, Nana? Z symbol. And what is mean by atomic number? Atomic number we can define by using 2 statements. One is regarding proton and one more is by using electron. Are you ready, Nana? So how to define the atomic number? Atomic number we can say that it is equals to the number of protons positively charged ions which are present inside the nucleus, of an atom, that is equals to the atomic number. Yes, this is the definition of atomic number with respect to proton, beta. And also we can define definition of atomic number, that is equals to the number of electrons which are present in what, Nana? Neutral atom. Focus on these 2 points, Nana. So on the basis of protons, and also we can say that on the basis of electrons, number of protons which are present inside the nucleus, that is equals to atomic number. Number of electrons which are present inside the neutral atom, present in neutral atom, that is equals to what, Nana? Atomic number. Same definition. Okay, one regarding proton, one more in the case of electrons, Nana. Now listen carefully. I want to show you, sir, where the protons are present and where the electrons are present, and what about neutrons. Okay, right. As per Bohr's atomic model and as per Rutherford's atomic model, I hope we may know very well that is nothing but the atoms are spherical in shape. In that spherical shape atom, centrally in a small dense portion, positive charge will be located. Such a small dense positive region, or we can say area, is known as nucleus. Okay, beta. So around that nucleus we can see the number of circular paths. Such circular paths are known as what, beta? Orbits. Yes, these all are nothing but the circular paths, and also we can say that they are nothing but orbits, and also we can say that yes, they are nothing but denoted by shells, that is nothing but K, L, M, N shells. You know very well, Nana. Okay, good. So inside the nucleus we can see the presence of protons and neutrons, and around the nucleus, okay, now number of circular paths are there. Such circular paths, here we are saying that they are nothing but orbits. In that orbits we can see the presence of electrons. So the electrons which are present in orbits, they are revolving around the nucleus. This is the story, clear cut, Nana. So once again, so this is the simple structure of an atom or element. Okay, and according to Dalton's atomic theory, atom is the smallest particle. Atoms cannot be divided. Atoms are uncuttable. According to Greek terminology, atomic. Atom को divide नहीं कर सकते बेटा, because of atom is the smallest particle. But after that, based on modern discoveries, based on modern achievements, atoms can, okay, atom is the smallest particle accepted, but as per modern atomic theories, we have to say that atom is the smallest particle accepted, but it can be furtherly divided into 3 subatomic particles, and also we can say that 3 fundamental particles. One is electron, one more is proton, one more is neutrons. So protons and neutrons, always they will be located inside the nucleus, and electrons, they will be present in orbits and they will revolve around the nucleus. This is the, okay, now some fundamental information about the 3 subatomic particles like electron, which are present in orbits, and protons and neutrons, they are present inside the nucleus. So first of all, you should be very familiar about this information. Then only we can give the definitions of atomic number and mass numbers. Okay, so what is meant by atomic number? Symbol is nothing but Z. It is equals to number of protons present in the nucleus, number of protons present in the nucleus, and also we can say that number of electrons which are present in neutral atom. Clear, Nana? Yes. One example I am going to give you. First, suppose here I am going to write that helium. What is the helium symbol? He. And what is the atomic number of helium? 2 beta. And what is its mass number? 4 nano. So we have to write the atomic number at the bottom of the symbol, and mass number we have to be represent at the top of the symbol, like this nano. So here in that place of Z we have written 2. That means in helium atomic number equals to 2. Atomic number 2 means Z value 2. Z value 2 means number of protons also 2 and number of electrons also 2 nana. So in helium atom, how many protons are there? 2 protons, and it contains 2 electrons. Story clear, nana? Good. Next, another example I am going to give you. First, suppose carbon. Carbon atomic number 6 and mass number is nothing but 12. Yes, here in the place of Z what we have written? इस Z place में तुमने यहाँ पर 6 लिखे बेटा. So we have to say that Z equal to 6. That means we have to be say that, okay, it contains 6 protons and 6 electrons, because of atomic number is equals to the number of protons, and also we can say number of electrons. So in helium atomic number is 2 protons and 2 electrons, and in carbon atomic number is 6. We have to say that it contains 6 protons and 6 electrons. I hope you okay now, you may understand that clearly now. Ready? Good. But one more point, listen carefully. Actually, the information about the atomic number, explanation about the atomic number, the clear detail of atomic number, it was given by a scientist. The scientist name is nothing but Moseley. Very important. So who is the scientist beta? Moseley. So he has given the detail and okay now information about the what nana atomic number. So information about the atomic number was completely given by Moseley. Okay now Moseley, by using one equation. He had derived one equation. The equation is root of mu equals to a into z minus b. Root of mu equals to a into z minus b. Sir, what is the Moseley's equation? Root of mu equals to a into z minus b. Mu means frequency of the X-ray or light. A and B both are nothing but the constants, and Z is nothing but atomic number. That's why I am saying information of atomic number of the respective elements given by Moseley by using the equation. And how that information was came, what is the use of that equation, okay na, and what is the relation given by that equation. Such each and every point we are going to be discussed in our regular classes in our college beta. Okay all of you? Good now. So about the Moseley's information, इस graph के बारे में, इस equation के बारे में we will discuss in our regular classes nana. So you have to be wait for that. Okay, good. But try to remember the equation. Root of mu frequency equals to a into z minus v. Okay beta, good. This is clear. Now I am going to discuss about the A. Sir, what is mean by A? Mass number. Yes, we have to say that mass number. Mass number, what is the symbol of mass number? A beta. So mass number symbol is nothing but A, and also we can say that another meaning of mass number is nothing but, another name is nothing but, we have to be say that atomic number. What we can say beta? Atomic number भी बोल, sorry, atomic mass भी बोल सकते हैं ना. Atomic mass, and also we can say that mass number, this symbol is nothing but A. So sir, how to define the mass number? Mass number को अपन कैसे define करना पड़ेगा? Mass number symbol is nothing but A. It can be defined as mass number A is equals to, it is the sum of protons and neutrons. Sum of, mix करना पड़ेगा, club करना पड़ेगा, collective करना पड़ेगा. Sum of protons and neutrons, sum of protons and neutrons which are present inside the nucleus. So sum of protons and neutrons which are present in the nucleus of an atom. So collectively P and N दो को भी mix किए तो you are getting your mass number value. Okay na? So we can modify the formula. We can derive a formula here. I have said that sum of protons and neutrons. So A equals to P plus N. Okay na? Yes, this is one of the formula. And also we can derive another formula. Mass number A is equals to sum of protons and neutrons, but number of protons P, it is equals to Z. That means in the place of P we can write Z value. So A equals to Z plus N. I hope you understand now. Yes. So I have given the information about the atomic number and mass numbers. What is the formula to calculate the atomic number? It is equal to number of protons or it is equal to number of electrons, along with example. What is meant by mass number? It is a sum of protons and neutrons which are present in the nucleus. So A equals to P plus N, but in place of P we can write that is equal to Z value. So A equal to Z plus N, that is the final formula. Right. Now here I am going to give you another formula. Sir, what is the formula to calculate the number of neutrons? Number of neutrons. So number of neutrons find out करने के लिए कौन सा formula use करना पड़ेगा? So number of neutrons, it can be calculated by using the formula small n is equals to. From this formula we can derive the equation. We want n value, means z value left side लेके आइए. So we can say that a minus z. So number of neutrons n is equals to a minus z. This formula we have to be used. That means number of neutrons equals to A. What is meant by A? Mass number minus Z. What is meant by Z? Atomic number. So number of neutrons N is equals to the mass number minus what beta? Atomic number. If formula apply कर लो, you will get the number of neutrons. Okay. Now I am going to ask you 2 to 3 questions. Try to say the answers, ma'am. Ready? Yeah. So the question number 1 is, I am going to ask you, find the number of protons, find the number of electrons, comma, protons and neutrons, E, P, N. I am showing like that side symbol. Find the number of electrons, comma, protons and neutrons in, one is oxygen atom, and one more I am going to give you, oxide ion. Oxide ion. Okay beta? Right. So what is the symbol of oxygen atom? O. What is the symbol of oxide ion? O minus 2. How can you say O minus 2? Oxygen contain atomic number is 8. So to get stability, to get helium neon configuration, it required another 2 electron, and one more oxygen contain more electronegativity, tendency to withdraw the electrons. It can easily accept 2 electrons and it will becomes more stable neon configuration. Okay na? So this is the formula of oxide ion, and this is the oxygen atom. Means one is neutral atom, one more is ionic form. Yeah, beta. Oxygen atomic number is 8, mass number is 16. Oxygen atomic number is 8, mass number is 16. That we have to write commonly. Now in oxygen atom and in oxide ion, I am going to write the electrons, protons and neutrons. Okay, first of all, here the number of electrons equals to how many? Number of electrons in neutral atom, this is equal to Z. So this is the neutral atom. What is atomic number? 8. So it contains how many electrons, beta? Yes, number of electrons equals to 8. And number of protons, yes, number of protons equals to the Z value. Again here पर Z value is nothing but 8. So it also contains 8 protons. Next, number of neutrons. What is the formula to calculate the number of neutrons? Mass number minus atomic number. What is the mass number value? 16. What is the atomic number? 8. So 16 minus 8. Again your answer is nothing but 8, beta. In that manner, you have to be calculating the electrons, protons and neutrons. This is the story about the neutral atom. Now respective ion. Again same beta. Atomic number Z is okay. Number of electrons equals to, here atomic number equals to 8. But it contains what is the charge? Here the charge is nothing but minus 2. Minus 2 means you should not do minus 2 beta. Here the meaning of minus 2 is oxygen gaining 2 electrons. Actually oxygen contains 8 electrons, but due to minus 2 means it gaining another 2 electrons. So we have to say that answer is nothing but 10 electrons. Next to protons, is a proton value always equals to the atomic number. So answer is nothing but 8. Neutron value always common formula, mass number minus atomic number. Here the mass number is nothing but 16 and atomic number is 8. So your answer is also nothing but 8. I hope you understand. Can I give you another question? Yes, beta. Yeah, this is question number 1. Yes, this is question number 2. So here I have given aluminium, and one more side I have given aluminium ion. Aluminium ion. Yes, beta. What is the formula of aluminium? The formula of aluminium is Al, but this is the neutral atom. This is aluminium ion. Aluminium always contains the charge is nothing but +3. You know very well. Because of aluminium atomic number is 13. So to guard stability, it should contain 10 electron. So 13 से 3 electron को minus करना पड़ेगा, means it loses 3 electron. By the donation of 3 electrons, aluminium contain the charge is nothing but +3. I hope you understand. So this is neutral atom, this is ionic form. But you know very well, aluminium atomic number is 13, mass number is what? Double plus 1 unit extra, 27. Here also 30 is 13. Again aluminium is nothing but what? 27. Okay, good. Now here number of electrons equals to 13. Number of protons equals to, again it is equal to what? Z value 13. And number of neutrons equals to mass number 27 minus atomic number is 13. It is equals to 14. Okay now beta? Good. And here पर number of electrons in case of Al plus 3. Already it contains 13 electrons. But यहाँ पर charge is nothing but +3. -2 mean we have to gain the electron. +3 means we have to lose the electron. So here Al plus 3, it losing 3 electrons. Actually it contains 13, but +3 means it losing 3 electrons. Now totally how many electrons are there? 10 electrons are there. These two conditions are important. Next, how to calculate the proton? Protons equals to Z value. Z value is nothing but 13. And neutrons, you know very well, mass number minus atomic number, 27 minus 13, it is equals to 14. Okay, now beta? Good. Next, another very important compound I want to show you. Yeah, beta. Yes, here I have written the compound. The compound name is called heavy water. What is the name of this compound? Heavy water. What is the formula of water molecule? H2O. But here I have written that heavy water. I hope maybe you know that protium, deuterium, tritium, they are nothing but isotopes of hydrogen. So water formula H2O, but heavy water formula is nothing but B2O. Now I am going to ask you a question. how to calculate the number of electrons and protons and neutrons, not only in simple atom, okay, in D2O, like this molecule also we can calculate. So how to calculate the number of electrons and protons and neutrons in heavy water? So first of all, we have to be write clearly. In D2O means heavy water, how many deuteriums are there? 2 deuterium atoms are there. D for deuterium, G for deuterium, O for oxygen. Hydrogen atomic number is 1, mass number is 1. But what about protium? Protium symbol is D, atomic number is 1, but mass number is 2. So deuterium atomic number 1, mass number 2. Oxygen atomic number 8, mass number is 16. Now I am going to write that total number of electrons. So how to calculate the total number of electrons? It is equal to Z value. Z value 1 plus Z value 1 plus Z value 8. Total number of electrons in heavy water is 10. Next beta, total number of protons. Again, number of protons equal to Z. So Z value 1, again यहाँ पर भी 1, again this is equal to 8. So number of protons, this is also equals to what? 10. Next, number of neutrons. How to calculate the number of neutrons? A minus Z. 2 minus 1, again answer is 1. 2 minus 1, again answer is 1. 16 minus 8, again answer is 8. So total answer is nothing but what? 10 neutrons. 10 electrons and 10 protons, positive charge, and neutrons 0, neutral charge. Okay? So D2O contains 10 comma 10 comma 10. I mean electrons, protons and neutrons. Like that answer we have to be taken in objective exams. Okay na? So not only simple atoms, not only their ionic form, in that respective compounds also, okay, how to calculate the electrons, protons and neutrons. The study we have seen in this video class. In coming video class, I am going to discuss about the atomicity and valency. Such information we are going to be discussing. I hope you may understand clearly. Okay na beta? Right.